Good morning, y'all. Um, First of all, I want to say that the other day when Terry and I were going to go for a drive, oh, and y'all, I'm sorry you couldn't hear that video. I was in Terry's car, and Terry likes the windows down, and I talked so loud that I didn't know there would be a problem. And you know, I don't watch my videos back. So I'm sorry about that. Um, but anyway, when we were about to drive out of the park, in the to the right, there's a couple of double wides, and I know that this sweet older lady lives down there, and you'll probably remember um, that I talked about her a little bit in the video I did about getting kicked out of the HOA meeting. So I had Terry drive by there. So I couldn't tell whether they had actually put somebody in the ambulance. When they left, they weren't using lights and sirens. So I thought it was probably just, false alarm or something. But this morning, I kept thinking about it. So this morning I went down there and I talked to one of her neighbors, and her name is Carol. She broke one of her hips. Y'all, she's in her 80s, and she's feeble anyway. Please, please pray for her. And Patricia, we're praying for you too, sweetie, for you to heal up. And of course, we pray for little Ryan every day. Every day. I never forget him, Nora. So if y'all could just pray for her. Now, I want to say something that I didn't even look it up, but I'm going to throw it out there. I have heard, and not through research, but I have heard that if you are an older person and you break your hip and you go to the hospital, I hope this is not true, that a lot of times people will get pneumonia and they die in the hospital. She's supposed to go to, a skilled nursing today. Y'all know that Mary Jo's mom broke her hip and her shoulder on one side, and then after she healed from that, she broke her other hip. So, I'm just hoping that she's going to be okay. She is such a sweet lady, and she lost her husband a long time ago. I gave her neighbor my phone number and asked him to please let her know that if she needed any help when she got home, to please call me. And I will check on her when she gets home. People are prideful, and I talked about that before too. And we do not like to ask for help. We don't. But I hope she does call me. I really do. I told her neighbor, you know, I have a lot of energy and I'm very strong, and I would truly love to help her. So I am going to check on her. It's hard. It's hard to fight your pride and ask for help. But I'm hoping that if I do go to check on her, that she will ask me to do her dishes do some laundry for her, vacuum, change the sheets on her bed. I don't care what she needs. I would truly love to do it for her. So, if you could say a prayer for her. And I hope that what I heard is not true. I'm going to look it up because I always like to know stuff. Now, here's something that I think is kind of funny. Her neighbor is an older gentleman. And y'all have heard me talk before about our park being not pretty to look at. And, well, this was funny too because I told him, I said, just tell Carol that I'm the gal that got kicked out of the HOA meeting and she'll know exactly who I am. And he laughed and he said, oh, she told me all about you. Bless her heart. So, it gave him something to talk about. But, so we were talking about the park and the new owners, and I said, yeah, I'm really hoping that we're going to see some improvements. And he goes, well, it's always been here that we leave them alone and they leave us alone. And I said, well, I'm just talking about, painted curbs and, just making it, sprucing it up a little bit. And he goes, well, we're just eclectic. Well, I won't bring that up to him anymore. But I thought that was very interesting that that's his take on the rundown condition of our park. So, one more thing. You see this? And I was complaining about not getting them in time. Well, this is the magazine for March. I just got it pinned on my mailbox last night. Y'all, come on. This is crazy. I'm going to find out who puts this out and give them a call. Because truly, if you live in a mobile home park, now here we go, tips and suggestions. That's on the first page. If you live in a mobile home park and there are meetings that talk about important things, if you're able, I think it's good to go because you're getting the information from the horse's mouth, not from hearsay, he said, she said. So anyway, y'all, usually they do have meetings around the 1st, like the 5th or whatever. By the time we get this thing, they're over and done with. So anyway, y'all, I hope you do something fun today. I am putting out videos that I made on the way to Hemet and back. And I'm going to try to put them in order. I'll do my best for that, okay? And I am starting the little series about how I came to be living in my car and then my camper van. And I think I did a little video on disability and how to take important steps to avoid, if at all possible, giving your money to an attorney. Thank y'all. I love you. New people, welcome to our community. And 99.99% of the time, it's awesome. And I invite your comments, your questions, your opinions. I like to hear them all. And the only thing that I ask on this channel is that you be respectful. And if someone makes a comment that, you feel kind of snarky about, you might want to kind of jump on them, please don't. Sometimes people don't realize that they're coming off a little rude and they don't really mean it. And I hate to see people in this community fight with each other. Most of us love each other. We pray for each other. We encourage each other. So that's all I have to say about that. So welcome, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye now.